rise up, rise up. We'll beat again. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. For my mind and my brain. 'Cause I try to fly so high. Direction sky. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. My dream is to fly over the rainbow. My dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. My dream is to fly.
people who kind of helped in putting the whole thing together. I mean, Alumni Association, of course, yes, we act as a nodal agency or a body to kind of as a post office, but Vivek Mudgil, Anurag Bisht, S. Sriram, Sankrant Shanu, Ramki, Rohit Verma. I think these people I have it here, and I'm sure there are many others who kind of worked a lot of time to put this whole thing together. And I must also say that this is one of the most, one of those get-togethers where the batch has really put in effort in planning the minutest of details. So thank you all for that. And now I'd ask Professor Manna to welcome you.
Okay, very good morning to all of you, and a really special and warm welcome. You're unable to hear. Okay. Okay, I try to somewhere in the middle. So welcome again, and let me repeat what I said just now. It's basically homecoming for you, and the most important thing is that the alumni to an institute like ours, or for that matter any other institute, is, in my opinion, they are the biggest goodwill ambassadors. They are the biggest mentors, and they are the biggest goodwill ambassadors. We look at it the following way, that having spent 25 years in the profession, you have seen the world much bigger than what you could have seen as a student here. And you also had an opportunity to compare with the rest of the world. So, like we have no choice about our parents, we also have no choice about the alma mater. So, you may complain, you may wish many different things, but you have to live with it. But in this particular case, alma mater is not a static entity, it's a dynamic entity. What I mean to say is that your being in touch with us is important. You may have aspirations, having seen the rest of the world, you may have aspirations about your alma mater, and you would like to see the institution do better. And this should be the biggest motivation for us to move ahead. I mean, starting from that when we meet after 25 years, and it takes 5 minutes to get the audio system back in operation, certainly is not, it doesn't augur well. There are many things in the system which requires revamping. And though we are growing in year by year, we are growing in age, but that doesn't mean we are aging. We actually should be more matured and should be more competent. And in this journey, your active participation and feedback is essential. So I just want to reiterate that alumni to IIT Kanpur is not just a source for fundraising. Alumni to IIT Kanpur essentially is a very important area from where we can derive motivation for doing even better. So please stay in touch with us through the Office of the Alumni and also through the Dean of Resources and Alumni. We have many new programs in mind. I would just like to mention a few of them. Faculty hiring is one of the biggest priority. Infrastructural improvement is another very, very essential area. Doing things better so that our present students, your brothers and sisters, they can do better in their profession. That's also a very high priority. And in general, the Institute should improve its standing in terms of research and teaching output, so that we are rated not only among the best in the country, but among the best in the world. And this is not just a wish, this is our mandate. And we are very serious about that. So I don't want to take any further time. I would like to utilize this opportunity to listen to you as well. Now, unfortunately, today afternoon I have to leave and I'll be back by the time you'll probably in time for your farewell lunch. I hope I should be able to come back and join you at least for that lunch. But I'm requesting both Professor Sudhir Mishra and Professor Prabhat Munshi to utilize the time in between to collect your feedback and know which way you can contribute towards helping helping the institute meet its professed goal. So I would just stop here and would like to request few of you at least to come up and say certain things which could be good or which could be criticism. We would like to take them in our stride. But most important thing is that please do consider yourselves to be part of the extended family, and you should have a very important stake in the system for its further improvement. So thank you very much, and I wish you all a very, very pleasant stay, particularly for your family members, for the next couple of days. Thank you.
One thing is that I'd like to extend a very warm welcome and thank Professor Srivatsan, Professor Dhande, Professor K.R. Sarma, and Professor R.N. Biswas. Professor Dhande I didn't see, but Professor Srivatsan is here, Professor R.N. Biswas was here somewhere. R.N. Biswas mentioned was that I know and I'm aware of the fact that a lot of you will be put to a lot of inconvenience during the next 2 days in view of the infrastructural lacking, or whatever you may call it. The institute is not geared for this kind of a huge get-together. So there is a lot of inconvenience that you guys are experiencing with that, but please live with that and don't hold that terribly against us from the institute. Okay, Rohit, so now it's all yours.
As our self-appointed CEO, Vivek Mudgil, 5 minutes before this show said, Rohit, you have to go and do this. And I said, yes, sir. Right? So as we all know, Vivek has lifetime employment now, right? After 25th reunion, he'll be responsible for 30th, 35th, 40th, 50th. So thanks to Vivek. Let's give him a hand. Vivek, can you stand, please? Anyway, Vivek asked me to say just a few things about the overall program. I think, as we all know, several people have worked very hard to put together the program, which includes some serious stuff, some fun stuff, some rivalry, and so on. And over the course of next 2 days, we'll experience all of them. Let me ask Anurag Bisht. Anurag, are you here? Yeah, can you come and give us a little preview of your session?
I would request all of you to say where you are.
First of all, thank you, Professor Mana and Professor Munshi, and I didn't get your name.
Mishra.
Professor Mishra. So one thing I would say is that IIT's role in my life is much more than the 4 years I spent with friends here. I was actually born in this campus. So I was born in Type 2 when the hospital was there. And there are a few of my friends who I grew up with. I went to campus school, then Central School, and then 4 years in IIT. Yeah. So it's much more of a homecoming for me as well. And so I think we have, I think all the credit goes to Vivek, who did all this selflessly. So he's worked for the last 6 months, and all of us will vouch for the effort he has put. And we were just small, trying to help in few things. So one of the things that I'm doing with Sankrant, I don't know if Sanu is here. So we basically thought that we will put together a session where it's sort of a mixture of encouraging the youths and the students currently to sort of excite them, and also encourage our batchmates to see where all we are coming from, to give sort of a short snapshots of what we are doing in our lives, so what we are passionate about. And some of it is entrepreneurial, some of it is social work that people are doing, and some of it is giving back to the community. So it's going to be a session which we are calling Ignite, and it will be an interactive session. We have about 8 talks, and we'll encourage faculty and students and our ex-professors to come. And so that's what it is. And I would also like to thank Professor Vishwas, Professor Srivatsan, and K.R. Sharma, and few others who have come from so far off, actually, and participate with us. So thank you again.
So the next, I wanted to invite Sriram. Sriram, are you here? Professor P.R.K. Rao, Professor Malik, who didn't remember me from his classes, but he remembered me from the cricket game, so that was really good. And who else? And Professor Aminder Singh, right. So Sriram.
Thank you. Again, thanks.
You may also mention things which you are not quite liking, or
That'll be afterwards. Let's enjoy this and then. Again, thanks to the Alumni Association for organizing this, inviting all of us, and to Professor Panna and all the people arranging this event, and of course Vivek, who's been a real motivator. The reason why we have 130 people is probably solely because of his cajoling and inviting all of us and making sure we are on board. When we were doing this, when we were discussing this over our IIT K89 email list, there was a lot of recollection of some of the professors who taught us, and some of the quirks and some of the nice things, some of the the scary things that the professors did to us during those 4 years. So I thought this would be some of us thought it would be great to have these professors come over, and so we could interact with them. And that's how this the idea of having a tribute session was created. And so we've invited a few faculty. 5 of the faculty have agreed to, are participating with us and will be there in person. And we'll have a few more over teleconference. And then some of the faculty who taught us are actually still active, and they are planning to participate as well. And the idea is to pay tribute to the teachers who really helped shape our lives, and we owe so much to them. And a lot of the reason we are where we are is a lot of it comes back to the student days and the classes that we took from these teachers. So that's the idea. So we'll have a few of our batchmates talk about some of the faculty members that influenced our lives, and we'll also have remote participation from various other faculty members who could not join us. So that's the idea.
Thanks, Sriram. So Anurag and Sriram, they talked about serious business, but we have fun fact program, right? We have a Hall 2, Hall 3 rivalry going on. And by the way, everybody who talked so far was from Hall 2, just to let you know. And just to balance it, maybe I'll ask Pradeep Bhargav, can you come over here? Yeah. He's from Hall 3, right. Zed, can you come here, Zed?
You don't have to balance that much.
So we have a Hall 2, Hall 3 point system based Olympiad going on, where just to give the preview, we'll have a Panja Ladai between Pradeep Bhargav and Zed, right? Okay, go ahead, get started. Okay, first one, yeah. No, the idea is that we have basically we have organized some fun activities, and really the idea is for all of us to get connected with each other using games and other things as the means. So, Pradeep, you want to say something about Hall 3? Motivate your team?
Yeah, I mean, Hall 3 is a winner, we know that. We are taking Hall 2 guys along with us because we came in the spirit of SDR, and we want to make it happen and a happy get-together out here.
So strategically, you are placing me in between.
I'll save you. So, Zed, response from Hall.
So some facts, right? So out of 122 people who had registered, there were 72 from Hall 2, 50 from Hall 3. We were very generous. There are some Hall 2 guys sitting on that side just to make them look a bit bigger. But actually we are much more in terms of numbers. First blood has been drawn. Nobody was there for CPA. There were 3 guys from Hall 2. So we've already taken those points because it did not appear. The rest we'll see over this.
Okay. Thank you, Zed. Thank you. All right. We also have, I just saw Rajiv Datta come in. Are you here? Rajiv Datta. And then Dipen Sheth, he's not here? Sheth is not here yet?
We are expecting everyone to sing.
Hi everybody, it's so great to see all of you here. We are planning to relive some of our musical moments tomorrow night. We are hoping that a lot of you will come up front and show us your new talents of how well you can sing and participate. So Dipen will be here, and I play the guitar, he plays the accordion, so you'll have some musical accompaniment, and otherwise with some drinks, I'm sure we'll relive a lot of our moments. So.
Thank you. And as for the point system, every person who participates from Hall 2 or Hall 3 gets 5 points, right? And then if the family participate, we get 10 points. So family has to participate, right? So we'll do that. And then finally, just one more. Let me ask GP Singh. GP, can you come up here? So GP was our, custodian of all our photographic abilities and other things, and he has put together a show. Can you tell us?
Yeah, actually what we are planning is to go through short clippings which Japesh had made during that time, and it's all put together in digitized form along with the pictures. So it's about 55 minutes of show which will be taking us back to those days. I hope everyone will enjoy that.
All right, thank you very much. I think this is all I have to say, so back to you guys.
So what's next? I saw Professor Arvind Biswas there. So, Professor Biswas and Professor Srivatsan, would you like to add 1 or 2 lines for?
I thought this was, I came here to listen.
Yeah, but they might like to listen from you. No, they brought you particularly.
So that's very glad you sat on all the side.
State games.
Good to see you.
I think all the games were under 15.
You know, you may not know it, but he's also an alumnus of this place. And I'm meeting him after many years, but then you never forget alumni. So I think I will hear a lot from you people, and that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
So this thing started with Pradeep Bhargava sending a mail saying that, forwarding a mail from Professor Mishra, saying that we need coordinators for SJR, and Pradeep wrote on Facebook, anyone interested. So Anirudh Mukherjee, where is he? Anirudh Mukherjee, where is he? I don't know why he gave my name. And before I could respond to no, I don't have time, there was yes, and well, rest is history. I have a special association with IIT Kanpur. My father came here for his PhD, and then by fluke I also ended up here for BTech. And was not, again came back for PhD here. And now my son is also a graduate student in this institute. 3 generations of us.
जो भैया के आगे लगाते वही लगा दो।
ज़्यादा ठंडा है।
शंकर, अरे फोन थोड़ी देर तो रखो, अभी जब से इंट्रोड्यूस करवा रहा हूँ तो यार एक कमी है वाइफ वाले में, बड़ा कहता है वाइफ वाइफ तो जरा ऐसे तो कंफ्यूजन फिर से नहीं होगा सबके लिए सबके लिए नोट फॉर भाई साहब शंकर शशि भूषण पांडे पता भाभी जी भगोड़े के बारे में इंट्रोडक्शन नहीं ये फर्स्ट ईयर किसमें अरे चेहरे से नहीं लगता दोनों में ना, चेहरे पे नहीं जा रहा है। अब मैं कुछ सुनना ही सुन ले, भाभी जी का पक्का जा रहा है। नताशा और ये छोटी वाली और ये श्रेया, ये तो पहले ही आ गई। किस क्लास में? ऐसे कंफ्यूजन नहीं रहेगा याद रखना। देखो भैया ये सही है, ये सही है।
ये लोग दोनों को गुड़गांव छोड़ दिया, मैं अकेले बैंगलोर में हूँ पिछले 1 महीने से। ये लोग अगले साल आएंगे।
एक बच्चा एक ये
पॉपुलर
बहुत प्यारा बच्चा है.
fine also.
I'm in class 10th and I'm going to give my board examination on March. And I hope that I will score over 90.
Okay. And smile. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
घर वाले जो है जिसको जो पकड़ना है हमको मना करते हुए
देखो इस साइड भी आना चाहिए. ये ना हो यार आधे लोग नहीं विकास आ जाओ.
तुम लोग यार सिर्फ महिलाओं का स्नैप लेते रहते हो, यहाँ के बंदों का स्नैप ही नहीं लेते.
हो गया. You want us closer?
हाँ, yes.
Okay. कुछ लोग नीचे आओ. अनादि come down.
रोहित सबसे झुका हुआ आदमी इसी को नीचे करो.
हाँ ये रोहित ना, ये तो नालायक है, ये खड़े होने लायक नहीं है.
सारे पंगे ले रहा है वापस गुप्ता.
गुप्ता जी भैया आप स्टर्ट हैं. रोहित ने